Hello guys, today we'll be looking at the shoulder joint, also known as glenohumeral joint. We'll be looking at it under the following synopsis. We have introduction, articulating surface, the joint capsule, we have the bursa, the ligaments, the stability, and the movement. So, what is glenohumeral or shoulder joint? This is a ball and socket type of synovial joint that it is situated between the head of the humerus and the glenoid fossa of the scapula. So the articulating surface of the glenohumeral joint is the large vertebral head of the humerus and the glenoid fossa, small glenoid fossa of the scapula. The head of the humerus is about 4 times the size of the glenoid fossa of the scapula. This allows more movement within the shoulder joint, this joint here. Articulating surface of the shoulder joint is covered by hyaline cartilage, and the glenoid fossa is expanded peripherally by a fibrocartilaginous collar called the glenoid labrum, which is attached at the margin of the glenoid fossa. So the joint capsule is a fibrous sheet which encloses the structure of the joint. It extends from the margin of the glenoid fossa to the anatomical neck of the humerus. It gives stability to the joint. You can imagine like orange now, and the peel of orange which encloses the structure that is inside it. So it stabilizes the shoulder joint. It consists of the fibrous membrane and the synovial membrane. The synovial membrane attaches to the articular surfaces and it lines the fibrous membrane internally. So the synovial membrane also protrudes through apertures of the fibrous membrane, forming bursas. Don't forget, the synovial membrane also produces synovial fluid, which lubricates the joint and reduces friction. Once it protrudes through these apertures in the fibrous membrane, it forms bursas. This bursas lies between tendons and muscles. It also helps to reduce frictions. Example of the bursa is we have the subacromial bursa, we have the subscapularis bursa. This subscapularis bursa, it lies between the subscapularis muscle and the fibrous membrane. Like I said, it helps reduce friction, thereby reducing tears and strains of muscles. Then we also have the subacromial bursa. The subacromial bursa lies between the acromion and the supraspinatus muscle to reduce friction also. The synovial membrane also surrounds the tendon of the long head of biceps brachii as it passes through the intratubercular surface of the humerus. The fibrous membrane of the joint capsule also attaches to the margin of the glenoid cavity and the anatomical neck of the humerus. At the medial part of the attachment of the humerus, it extends downward, it attaches downward into the shaft of the humerus, that's below the neck of the humerus. The fibrous membrane is loose and folded during anatomical position. You know, anatomical position while you are lying down, facing upward. The fibrous membrane of the joint capsule also consists of the superior, the middle, and the inferior glenohumeral ligaments, which passes from the superomedial margin of the glenoid cavity to the dorsal tubercle of the humerus. It also consists of coracohumeral ligaments and transverse humeral ligaments. The transverse humeral ligaments hold the long head of the bicep brachii that passes through the intratubercular sulcus together. The transverse between the greater tubercle of the humerus and the lesser tubercle of the humerus, while the coracohumeral ligament passes between the coracoid process and the greater tubercle of the humerus. The shoulder joint allows flexion, extension, abduction, and abduction. It also allows medial and lateral rotation of the arm and circumduction. The stability of the shoulder joint is brought about by rotator cuff muscles, extra capsular ligaments, that's the glenohumeral ligament, the coracohumeral ligament, and the transverse ligaments. The rotator cuff muscles have a mnemonics for it, that's six muscle. We have S is for supraspinatus, I is for infraspinatus, T is for teres minor, and S is for subscapularis muscle. The long head of bicep brachii also bring about stability and the related bone process, that is the coracobrachialis, the acromial process, all of which provides a place of insertion to tendons and ligaments and muscles. All of that brings about stability of the shoulder joint. The shoulder joint is supplied by anterior and posterior circumference humeral artery and subscapular artery. The nerve supplied to the shoulder joint is axillary nerve, lateral pectoral nerve, and subscapular nerve, all of which innervate the shoulder joint. Under clinicals, we have dislocation of the shoulder joint, the glenohumeral joint. The anterior dislocation of the glenohumeral joint is most frequent, and anterior dislocation of the glenohumeral joint can bring about injury to the axillary nerve, either due to compression of the nerve by the head of the humerus. Posterior dislocation is extremely rare. So we also have the rotator cuff muscle disorder. So, thank you for watching. If this is your first time watching my channel, please subscribe, like, share, the usual. And thank you once again for watching.